the Newzroom Afrika creative team did such a good job with that sting. Every time I see it, it really just builds the excitement, and that's what we want. It is the 1st of November, so it is the start of World Cup month, and as promised, I've got with me the CEO of Supersport, Marc Jury. Of course, Newzroom Afrika's coverage of the global showpiece is in partnership with the World of Champions, although in Qatar there can only be one champion. Welcome to Newzroom Afrika. So I see you maybe deliberately wore that after the derby.
Absolutely. I think there are lots of Chiefs fans who are coming out in full support and donning their gear this week.
Fantastic use of Marta goal, certainly a stunner, contender for the goal of the season. We have to see what else happens in the DStv Premiership. But of course we can speak football for many hours, but we've only got a limited amount of time with you, so we need to know what we can expect when it comes to your coverage of the World Cup.
Look, Vaylen, I mean, you said it, 1st of November, we're less than 3 weeks away, so the excitement is building. We've got a number of dedicated channels which are going to be rolling 24/7 coverage throughout the World Cup. Because it's played over such a condensed period of time as well, we've got, in the pool phases, 4 games a day kicking off at midday, so there's a feast of football action for fans. Our coverage is going to come across in multiple languages across the continent, so over 14 languages in total. 14 local languages in terms of the coverage across the continent. We've got a separate dedicated 24/7 fan feed, and I think most importantly and really exciting from our point of view is the first time we're going to have a 4K option for our customers as well.
Okay, 4K, explain that to us, please.
Basically, sitting in your comfort of your own lounge, you feel as though you're in the game. So it's taking HD to just another level, and to watch sport in 4K, the colours, the action, I mean, you can see the players perspiring to a large degree, and it is going to be very special. So those people with 4K ready televisions, they'll be able to watch the action, or those streaming on either Showmax or DStv will be able to consume it in 4K.
Is this going to be Supersport's most comprehensive coverage of a FIFA World Cup?
Absolutely, and I think for good reason. There's, coming around every couple of years, it is the biggest sporting showcase on the planet, and we're the only place where you can watch all 64 games live throughout Sub-Saharan Africa. So it certainly is something that we're investing heavily in and throwing our full production weight behind.
How much of that is informed just by the way that viewers' choices have changed and the kind of broadcasting landscape, and the fact that we've just come out of COVID? People's social habits are also a little bit different.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think COVID has seen this far quicker rollout in terms of high-speed connectivity to people's homes, and hopefully over time we're going to see data costs starting to come down. But what we are seeing is far more people are starting to stream content, and a lot more people are starting to stream it over the mobile device. So, on the go, people are busier, and we're competing for leisure time. And just naturally, people have less time to spend sitting watching multiple games one after another. So, again, our streaming options, either through Showmax or on the DStv app, are going to be a very important part of our World Cup coverage.
I saw that you guys also are going to be offering customers an option to download.
Yeah, or certainly not necessarily live games, but highlights and short format content post matches for sure. And I think a lot of it on the Supersport website and that will not be behind a paywall in terms of the highlights and other things. So by all means, this is a World Cup where we encourage as many people to get involved as possible. It's really sad, obviously, from our point of view that Bafana are not there. But throwing our weight behind the likes of Ghana, like we did in 2010, when they progressed to the quarterfinal, it's just such an exciting tournament, and coming at a time of year which is different. But I think this, we're in the silly season and we're in festive season, and it's time for people to rejoice and really celebrate the action.
Supersport has become known for, during their World Cup coverage, bringing huge names to be analysts in studio or perhaps even on the ground. What can we look forward to in 2022?
Well, I'm not sure who your favourite footballer was, but we've got a big name in Michael Owen that's going to be coming out to join us. So Michael will be joined by Owen Hargreaves. We've got Asamoah Gyan coming through from Ghana as well, and a number of other African and international stars. We'll have Carol and Dwight York in Qatar as well, and then Thomas and a number of others, Julia, etc. We're hosting the panels here in Randburg.
Wow. And what about your teams in Qatar? Because it is so unique. First time that we're going to have a World Cup in the Middle East. Qatar have been doing a lot in terms of trying to sell their image to the rest of the world. The Footballing World Cup is going to go a long way in doing that. This Football World Cup certainly has put them on the map, as it's become a place now that the whole world's eyes will be on. What are you guys going to be doing on the ground?
So we've got quite an extensive team on the ground, just shy of 20 production crew, and so daily reviews, daily wraps, a lot of interaction with the fans. I suppose the beauty of this World Cup is, given that it's close proximity, I think all 7 or 8 stadiums are within an 80-kilometre radius of each other. So our ability to interact with fans and really try and capture that vibe and capture the feel and the excitement around the event is going to be what we feel is going to sort of really just add that extra element to our coverage.
And anything else that fans can look forward to? It is so much. I've already got a long laundry list of all the things to look forward to. What else can we expect from Supersport?
Newzroom Afrika's coverage of the World Cup as well. No, but it is. It's wonderful to partner with yourselves, and we really are looking forward to, I think, complementing each other in terms of the coverage. And just again, people love football, and people across the Africa interesting to see, come December 18th, who lifts that trophy.
Lovely stuff. Thank you very much. Marc Jury is the CEO of Supersport. Chiefs won't be there though. Your money's on?
France, I think. I mean, it's France or Germany. That sort of seems to be where my heart and head are at the moment.
Okay, well, let's hope that Didier Deschamps, the coach of the French team, will navigate his injuries that he's currently having to do when he names that final squad. There'll be more coming to you from Fourways for Supersport's launch of their broadcast plans for the 2022 FIFA World Cup taking place in Qatar and kicking off on the 20th of November. Do stay with Newzroom Afrika.